Well, that was a pretty overwhelming response to last night's video. I didn't expect that. I knew some of you were a bit interested, but not that much. Good morning, world, and a very warm welcome to Friday, 27th of May. Don't pee on that. They got to eat that. Dirty dog. So last night I posted up the "How did we get here" video, which was basically a very, very brief and compressed story on how Julie and I and the family came to be here, where we are on the farm. So if you haven't seen it, you can go back. It'll be about a week or so back. How do we get here video? The story. So I put it up to the members first and got a lot of very positive feedback from that. And I quite often with videos, I'll use my membership, sorry guys, to gauge the reaction. And sometimes that will be a decider as to whether I make the video public or not. So kind of members vet videos before it goes public. And once or twice I've had videos where I kind of put it up to members and then sort of, well, the reaction wasn't too good for that, so I'll just keep it as members only and just post it and it never goes public. Not many of those, just a couple. And sometimes I create a video that is just for the members anyway because I want to tell them something that is just for them. They'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, with the membership thing, I've had in the last month probably 20 or 30 requests for information about membership. Now I'm assuming that's from folks that watch the channel via their TV or maybe through an Apple device, because lots of Apple devices don't show the little blue join button. So down there somewhere next to subscribe and the little bell. So if you're not subscribed, you can press the subscribe button and the little bell, and every time I post a video up, you'll get a notification to say he's posted a video up. I know lots of people don't bother with that because I post a video up every night at 6 o'clock and they just go on at 6 o'clock and watch it. But if you haven't, you don't have to press the bell, you know. You can just press subscribe button, which helps the channel out. It'll help grow the channel. Costs nothing. Subscription is absolutely free. Costs you nothing. If you don't want notifications, just don't press the little bell, because you kind of know what's going to happen anyway. You don't really need to. Anyway, so next to the subscription button down there is a little blue button that says join. And if you press that button, it goes into a membership section for the channel. So I've done a video on this before, but I will repeat some of this. Membership basically gives you early uploads, so you'll get the videos first and you also get it advert free. A lot of folks, they don't care because they've got ad blockers or whatever else in there, but it's kind of, I think most of you do it because you feel part of the farm, part of the enterprise, part of the family perhaps, and it's your way of helping us out. And it's really, really appreciated because members, the income we get from our membership is about a third of the channel income. So it makes a difference. I mean, that third is helping to pay for that barn and pay for stuff for the cattle, you know, repair on the machinery, stuff. It helps, okay? The farm, as it stands, my little farming enterprise, is a lot of work, and I earn pretty much nothing out of it because everything I earn goes back into it to try and develop it on. And that's all we've been doing for the last 20 years is building the farm. So we haven't taken anything out. It's all gone back in. So I earn my bit of extra income through firewood and wood chip and stuff like that. And, you know, once the tax man that is, share out of it. Anyway, that's by the by. So, yeah, but if you watch this channel on your TV or an Apple device, you can't see that join button. It's invisible. It doesn't show up. But if you click on the description box below, so below this video, there will be a little title of the name of the video, whatever else, and there's a little tiny sort of down arrow, or it can say show more. Depending on what device you're looking on, it either show more, or there's a little down. If you click on the show more down arrow, it will drop down a screen. This is on your PC or your Apple device or Android device. And under there, there's links to our Instagram page, our Facebook page, a link to the audio. So for those of you that enjoy the music that I use, you can join audio if you want to create your own videos. So all the music I use comes from my audio account, and the link for that is also down there. But just below that is also another link to join our membership, if you so wish. Why would you do that? Why would you join the membership? Because what do you get in return? Well, if I'm perfectly honest, not a huge amount. I mean, most people join the membership just because they want to support the farm, and they don't actually want anything in return. You get access to little badges and little emojis and stuff like that, and bits of video that nobody else gets to see. There are one or two other things that I'm just not going to mention, because unless you're a member, it is a membership only thing. That's not me trying to tease you into joining. That is completely up to you. If you decide to press that button and go and have a look, you're not committed to anything. You actually have to, if you want to become a member, you actually have to put bank details into boxes and stuff like that. You can't, just pressing that button doesn't take money out of your account. Okay, you can go into the membership join button, go in, have a look around, choose the options you want, if any, choose an amount that you want, if any, and if you decide it's not for you, you can come back out and it won't cost you a penny. But if you do want to join, I will have to remind you that Google, so say you join as a farmhand, which is £1.99 a month. So you would basically donate to the farm £1.99 a month. But please remember, Google's going to take 60 pence of that. Google take 30% for administration. Yeah. We all got to pay our bits, haven't we? So, a few of you said, "Oh, why don't you start a Patreon account?" Well, we already have Patreon. This is the first time I've ever mentioned it. We do have a Patreon page, and you could go and find it. But I created it, put a couple of videos on it, and I've parked it. So don't go in and join my Patreon page, because you won't get anything for your money. Right now, we're using the YouTube members section, because it sort of works for us for a minute, and Google do earn a bit of their administration, because they do everything for me. It's literally, yeah, it's all done for me. They do everything. Patreon, I got to manage that a bit more. Yes, I could earn a few more quid out of it, but that's kind of not what this is all about. It's not all about trying to squeeze every pound out of you guys. I am quite happy to create videos every day just for me. I mean, most of the videos are created for me and for the family, and for family we got in Australia and Canada and America and friends. I would carry on creating videos anyway. So you don't have to be a member unless you actually want to support the farm. So, but yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do in this video is I will pin, for those of you who have struggled to find the drop-down box, I will pin the link for the membership in a comment that I'll put up at the top of this. It'll be the first comment when you come down. If you want to go and have a look, just click on it, go in, you come up with two options with farmhand or shepherd. Clicking on either of those buttons doesn't take money out of your account. Basically, it just gives you a level of choice of what you want to do. You can click on either one, and basically it takes you through a whole process then of you can do this or you can do that, or if you don't want to, you can just come straight back out again. Okay? No money will be taken from any account of yours unless you authorize it. Okay, and you have to go through a process to authorize it. It's not just, I'm sure people go in there and go, oh, no, he's going to take money. You have to go through the entire process. It's not just one click and they've got access to your bank details, because that's not how it works. You have to do that through a secure thingy-majig. It's all above my pay grade. So if you're interested in membership, go and have a look. It's free to look. Free to go in, it's free to come out. You only spend money on membership if you stay in there and press lots of buttons and choose to do it. Okay, so please don't be afraid of looking. It's free to look, okay? And you can escape whenever you want. Again, with the membership, if you decide after a month that it's not for you and it's a waste of money, you can cancel it. Just go back in, cancel it, and that's it. You will, I think, pay for your first month. So if you're interested, start off as a farmhand. If you think it's worth it, you can always upgrade to a shepherd or something later on. So I've only put 2 levels in there. Google want me to sell this. They want me to do this, and they want me to encourage you with that. They want me to squeeze a bit more out of you with this. I've done none of that. I've kept it really, really simple. There's 2 choices. Once you choose those, which one of those you want, you then go through a set of more choices, and you can choose however you want to do it. Am I waffling again? Yeah, I'm going to somewhere. Right, you need a bail, didn't you? Hey? You need a bail. Right, 157. Has Patrick been sorting you out? It looks like he's been sorting you out. Right, have that, and I'm going to get you a fresh bail. I knew I'd find you. Dog went missing. It's 10 o'clock. Guys are in the tea room. See the door open, straight in there. Look at Martin. I'm hungry. Okay, job number 1. Give them a new bail. Forget, low doorway. Mine biscuit. Find the other way. Right, patience, patience. Thank you, Patrick. That's really helpful. Thank you, mate. No, I was going to do it. I got it, mate. No, honestly, you're going to get all tangled up in it. You. Now what you're going to do? Look at the mess you've made of that. Oh. Kids. Why did you have to go and do that? It's coming, all right? It's coming. Just wait. Anybody would think you were starved. On your faces. Sharp, pointy thing. Right, I'll keep you busy for a few hours. Job number 2. lot of firewood cut. I mean, quite a lot of firewood cut. And I really need to get some of that undercover. This will take a while. You coming up or staying there? What are you doing? Staying there? All right. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I even bought some logs up for us. Do you know we had a fire last night? It was cold last night. I'll rephrase that. Julie was cold last night. I wasn't cold. Julie was cold last night. And she asked me more than once to light the fire. So I did. But that emptied the log basket. I better fill it up again. Okay, so we are bringing logs from the back of the building round to the front. These are some of the older ones. You can see by the colour of these. These have been outside drying for quite a while. This is probably dry. I expect if I put a moisture meter on some of these, split them and put a meter on there, they'd probably be 20% or below already. But they need to come at the front of the pile. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the new bags on the left hand side there. Everything to the right is left over from last year's. I need to keep that separate. So we're going to start a stack on the left now with the fresher stuff. And then what I'll probably do is move a load of that stuff in front of that and then start another pile of fresher stuff at the back of that. So come the winter months, I'll be taking the oldest and driest first, and the newest and dampest is further back. That makes sense? Makes perfect sense to me. That's good enough. So, right, well, they ain't gonna stack themselves, so I better get on with it. Emma's off for her scan today, because if you didn't know, well, you do know, she's pregnant again. And today is the scan that she could find out, if she wanted to, what flavour the baby is, as in boy or girl. And she's completely torn in half. She doesn't know what to do. She really, really wants to know, but she also wants to be surprised on the day. So, yeah, I don't know if we're going to find out today. I've not pressured her in either direction. It's a case of you got to do what you want to do and what's right for you. These are our new bags. When I bought these bags, I thought they were going to be smaller than our original bags. They might be a little tiny bit, but we're going to empty one of our old bags. We got a couple up there that are a bit knackered. We're going to empty one of those into the new bag and just sort of see how it sits and how it holds, because it'd be quite nice if these are the same size, because it means I haven't got to change my pricing. So, yeah, we'll see. I think they might be a tiny bit smaller, but not much. Not much. So we bought 400 of these. I had the choice of buy 100 at like a £5 a bag, or 400 at £4 a bag. We know we're going to use them. So, yeah, so there's 400 times 4 plus the VAT. You can work it out. It's as new, more or less unused. I don't want it. I got most of them in there. Nearly all the vented bags are in there, apart from the couple that are torn. I've left them out because they need rebagging. And it is 5 o'clock, so I've kind of run out of time. I'm going to put the skid steer away. Mikey and Emma have just got back from their scan, and the first thing they said when they walked in the house is, do you want to know if you're having a grandson or a granddaughter? And I said, it's up to you, you tell me. So they did, they told us. I now know what my next grandchild is going to be. Now, of course I'm not going to tell you. That's Emma's job. She can tell you when she's ready. Okay, I think I'm going to let the beasts out. Not these beasts. Them down there. It's Friday, so it's time to move the cattle again. Now, normally I'd move them into a completely fresh field, but we've had some rain on the avenue, and this is greened up quite nice, and actually quite a bite of grass out there in places, even though it topped it off. So I'm going to let them have both of these pieces for a couple of days over the weekend, and then maybe fresh. I might get those paddocks chewed off down the side. They could do with eating off. Maybe that'll be Monday. I had a fella walking his dogs down here earlier. Apparently he couldn't work out where the footpath was. He thought the footpath was the dirt. Yeah, footpath ends up in the hedge and in the fence. It's not down this bit. I don't know if the micro is picking it up. There's a gang of long-tailed tits over there somewhere. And the second I say it, they shut up. Isn't that typical? They're over there somewhere. Sounds like it's 20 or 30 of them. So, having a whale of a time they are. And good on them. They haven't spotted me yet. But the minute they do, they're going to come bawling up to that gate. Dogs have spotted me though. They're kicking off. That's their job. This is what I mean by still a fair bite of grass out here. There is still. Alright, it's not all like that, but a lot of that side of the field over there is like that. And I kind of like to keep it chewed off a bit. Tidy. I like this bit tidy. Grass out on the golf course has come on quite well. A lot of seed head in it, but so be it. But we're umming and ahhing whether or not we can save the plough ground. Maybe get a cut of hay off it. Maybe. Be handy if we can. Bit less to bring home. I've been spotted. I actually think I'm going to get to the gate before they do. They don't think I'm going to open it. They're going to be really pleased when I do. That kicked him up a gear, didn't it? Come on, slow coach. That's it. Now they're happy. Come on, you lot, out of the way. I saw that. I get the feeling they might have missed their pile of dirt. Yeah, the toy. Yummy. Is that nice, hey? Yeah. Yeah, some of them definitely missed their pile of dirt. Brilliant place to have a scrap on that, here's a pile of dirt. It's not as much fun as it was when they first got here because it was all loose and they could dig it easy. It's gone a bit hard now where they walked all over it. But it's still a pile of dirt.